Hey guys, it's Maria. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you 5 baby products that I found really useful the first year that Cece, my daughter, was around. I'm a first-time mom. I had absolutely no idea what I was gonna need the first year. I was scared I wasn't gonna have anything or have everything, or I just didn't really know what babies needed. And to be honest with you, I didn't want a whole lot. I wanted kind of as little as possible. And when my daughter was born, my husband and I were living in an apartment, so I wanted stuff that was gonna be like more, if it was gonna be like a gear type of thing, I wanted it to have more than one purpose. I didn't really want stuff that was gonna take up a whole lot of space. And I wanted to be like kind of as minimal as I could be, but I didn't know what that entailed being a new mom. I didn't know how much was too much, how little was too little. So these are, I thought about this for a really long time, and these are the 5 products that I think really helped me out my first year. So I'm gonna have everything linked in the description box that I talk about here. Check it out. I think they're pretty affordable. I think I got everything on Amazon. Okay. Number 5 is nail files. Oh my gosh, you guys, the scariest thing when you bring home your tiny, precious, new little baby is cutting their teeny tiny little fingernails with the clippers, okay? And I thought that was the way, thought that was what you did. So I'm trying really hard to focus. I'm cutting her nails, and I cut my little baby's skin, and I cried and she cried, and it was bad. So I swore to myself, I pretty much threw them and said I'm never using it again. And what I looked for online were baby nail files, and it sounds exactly like what it is. They are small. Let me see if they are small. They're probably about this big. I found them on Amazon. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It is a baby nail file, and it was a game changer for me. I could sit and file her nails just like I filed mine. It's like a hard material, like you can't bend it, and it's perfect. It is perfect. If you are scared to cut your baby's nails with the fingernail clipper, I'm telling you, you have to check these out. It is just, it's such a stress reliever. I used them the whole first year. I think it comes with 3, and they're pretty cheap on Amazon. And yeah, I use them all the time. Number 4 is kind of like a bumbo seat. I like a bargain, so I got kind of like the knockoff bumbo, but you get the deal. I'll put a picture over here. And what that is just kind of a little seat to put your baby in and hang out. And I used this all the time. I used this when I was cooking dinner. I would put her in the little seat. I used this when I took a shower, and if she was awake and I needed to take a shower, I would go in the bathroom, I would put the seat, put her in the seat on the floor. She was happy, all was well. If my husband and I wanted to hang out and do something outside, like I think we tried planting flowers or something, we took her, we put her in the seat, she's happy, all is well. I used this thing until she couldn't fit in it anymore. And I think technically, again, I wanted something multifunctional, so the specific one I got, it had kind of like, I'll put a picture here, but it had stuff they could play with. When they get a little bit older, you could use kind of like the tray for them to eat. I think it even kind of transformed into like a high chair type thing that you connect to like the chair you already have at home. I didn't use it for that because I already had something, but I used this until she didn't fit in it anymore. It was great. I would really recommend it. Bumbo, not bumbo, just a little chair that you can put your baby in. You'll love it. And that kind of brings us into the next one, which is a high chair. Now, like I said, at the time I was living in an apartment and I didn't want a big, bulky high chair taking up, you know, a lot of the room. It wasn't a huge apartment, so I got a, I'll put a picture. I'm gonna try to put pictures for everything, but I put a, I'll put a picture. But it's one of those chairs that you connect to a chair that you already have. Because once again, I didn't have a lot of space, and that is still what we the specific one that I got at the baby shower, and it was from Aldi. So they're not expensive, and we're still using it. We use it every day, all day, to this day. Okay, so the next product, number 3, that I used constantly is a nursing cover. And I didn't think I needed this. One of my friends got this for us, and I was like, oh, that's nice, that's nice. But I had no idea how much I would actually use it. I'll try to put a picture. It is one of those covers that, again, is multifunctional, and you've probably seen them. It can go over the car seat. My daughter was born in January, so it was, you know, it was cold where we live. So I would put this over her car seat. I would nurse with this. She still likes to hold that cover like a blankie or something. I cannot tell you how often I use this. And the more experienced I got just being a mom and nursing my baby and starting just not to care and just be more comfortable, I use this in restaurants. I used this in the car to nurse. I used this at my family's house. I used this constantly. And if you are trying to nurse, I would really recommend getting one. They have a million patterns. They have a million different styles. You will find one you love, but I really used this a lot and it really helped me. Okay, the last 2, which are kind of like one to me, are baby carriers. You guys, I'm telling you, this was a game changer for me. It was everything that I wanted. Again, I was in the dark with baby stuff. Like, there was no nightlight on. There was no window. I was in the pitch black. I had no idea. And the baby carrier is still to this day my favorite product that I could have had. I still, if we go to like the airport or something, I still use my baby carrier. It still works. It's still handy. She still enjoys it. So the 2 that I'm going to talk about that worked really well for me is a wrap, which I know there's like the name brands, I can't think of it right now, maybe Moby wrap, and I think there's another big one, but you know me, I got the cheaper option on Amazon. I think it was maybe $15 or $20. Again, I'm gonna link everything down below so it's easy for you to just check out if you want to. But so the wrap is pretty much a super long piece of fabric. I mean, you're gonna look at it and be like, what am I gonna do with this? Trust me, look up a couple YouTube videos and practice and learn how to put it on, and you're gonna love it. The wrap I used when my daughter was really tiny, and I felt like it distributed the weight really evenly. It was really comfortable. She loved being close to me. I'm obsessed with her. I loved being really close to her. It was a great thing. You can do pretty much your normal stuff when you have a wrap on and they're that little. I would cook with her in that. We'd go for walks and I'd wear her. If we were out at a restaurant and she was still tiny like that, she was right here in like my little kangaroo pouch, and it was awesome. You don't have to get the expensive one. Maybe you do want to try it, that's cool, but I got the cheaper one and it worked great. I do want to tell you guys though, just from trial and error, it is really good. Okay, so if you're going out and you want to wear the wrap, put it on at home first before you get in the car, because this piece of fabric is so long. You're gonna be shocked if you've never seen one. It's so long. Put it on before you go, because you don't want to get where you're going and have it like dragging on the parking lot. Just trust me. But anyway, you're gonna love it. And the last thing that I want to tell you guys about is a baby carrier too. It's an Ergo. The one thing I really wanted, and I got the Ergo 360, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't think you need the 360. I think the basic baby carrier will do great. The 360 is supposed to be all these different ways you can carry your baby, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. I really want that. But it turns out my daughter only wanted to face me. That's how she was most comfortable. And maybe 3 times max she faced out. Look, you know, like looking at the world. So save your money if you want a baby carrier. I know there are tons of options everywhere now that are ergonomic, which is how the baby's legs sit in the carrier. Super great options. I'll link, which one? I'll link like the basic Ergo down below. Don't know what happened there. I think my camera died for a second. I don't know. But anyway, I know that there's tons of options now. Pick, you know, maybe go to a certain store and try them on. I can't really speak for other ones. I don't feel comfortable like recommending another one without trying it. All right, guys, those are the 5 products I really recommend that really worked for me, that I used the most. I just want to say that if you're an overwhelmed kind of first-time mom, it's gonna be good, it's gonna be awesome, and you really don't need all the stuff that, you know, stores tell you you need, that just the world, it seems, tell you you need. You don't have to have a jumper, you don't have to have a million baby gear items. I'm telling you, they are entertained with measuring cups. They're entertained with the easiest things, and you don't need a lot of stuff, I promise you. But anyway, I wish you luck if you're a first-time mom, and leave a comment telling me what your favorite baby products were, what really were game changers for you in the first year or beyond, you know, whatever stage of motherhood that you're at. I'd love to know. I'll have everything linked in the description box if you guys want to check it out. I think everything's going to be on Amazon. Okay, and that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if it helped you, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. All right, bye guys.